welcome to Costco Cuisine, where I eat my way through Costco for you. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Costco InnoFoods Keto Crackers. These are a newer product to my Costco, and I wanted to review them because I've reviewed a lot of InnoFoods products on my blog costcuisine.com. I've reviewed items such as the dark chocolate keto nuggets, and a favorite item that people seem to love is the InnoFoods grain-free granola. So if you want to check out those written reviews, go to my blog costcuisine.com. I purchased this 454 gram bag of keto crackers for $9.99 Canadian, which is not bad for a keto product, as I find that most keto products or items that are labeled as keto actually are a little bit overpriced. And the best before date on my bag of InnoFoods keto crackers is about a year from the date I purchased them. So you have a long time to eat your crackers. Also, it's resealable, so that I always love because it keeps the crackers fresh for longer. These keto crackers are full of healthy superfood ingredients like almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut, and hemp seeds. I'm going to open up my bag and show you what the keto crackers look like. They smell good when you open them. So you can definitely see all the different seeds as well as the almonds and the coconut in the cracker. These are very seedy looking. So if you like a lot of texture in your crackers, you probably will enjoy these. Now I'm gonna taste them and let you know what I think of them. So here we go. Oops. You can definitely taste the coconut, as well as they're very crunchy with a lot of texture from all the seeds in them. They're almost a little bit sweet, I have to say. So they're salty and they're definitely savory, but they're also got a tad of sweetness, almost like a graham cracker. Really super flavorful and tasty. You could eat these alone and enjoy them. You don't need to be adding any kind of cheese or anything else to them. But overall, very coconutty. So if you don't like a lot of coconut flavor, or if you're really not a fan of coconut, you may want to skip these, but I really like them. I like the coconut, I like the little bit of sweetness, and I also like that they almost taste a little bit buttery from the coconut butter. So yeah, they're overall really, really tasty. After having a few more bites of the keto crackers, I kind of feel like they're almost like a hybrid between a cracker and a cookie, almost more so on the cookie side. So I think you'd have to be kind of careful with the pairings that you pair the keto crackers with. Like if I were to put them on a charcuterie board, I might be a little bit hesitant about which meats or cheeses goes well with them because they are so coconutty flavored. Now I'm going to talk about the nutrition information for the InnoFoods keto crackers from Costco. So for 5 crackers, there's 100 calories, 7 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar alcohol, 3 grams of protein, and 170 milligrams of sodium. So 5 crackers that are not that big for 100 calories and 7 grams of fat. It's a little bit on the higher side, but you have to consider that this is a keto product, and most keto products are quite high in calories and fat from what I've seen. The packaging on the keto crackers states that there's 4 grams of net carbs per serving of keto crackers. So that's 5 crackers per serving. And to get your net carbs, you take the total amount of carbohydrates, which is 7 grams, you minus fiber, because fiber is an indigestible carbohydrate that doesn't affect your blood sugar. So that's 2 grams. And then you also minus the sugar alcohols, which is 1 gram. Sugar alcohols can partially impact your blood sugar levels. So if you're eating a ton of them, you probably should actually count them towards the net carbs. So in terms of the sugar that's in the keto crackers, it's erythritol, which some people have found that they get a lot of GI upset or stomach upset related to any kind of foods that they eat that contain erythritol. So if that's you, you might want to keep this in mind. The keto crackers have 0 grams of sugar. They have no artificial flavors or colors. They're gluten-free and they're non-GMO. One kind of controversial topic that I'll talk about is these being labeled keto because they contain tapioca flour as well as brown rice flour. And a lot of individuals believe that if a product is keto, it should not have any tapioca flour or brown rice flour because that automatically means it's not a keto product. So if you're somebody who's following a very strict keto diet and you don't incorporate any kind of brown rice flour or tapioca flour into your diet, make sure that you know this. These crackers may not be for everyone, and they're not a perfect substitute for regular crackers. But if you're following a low-carb diet and you're craving something crunchy, savory, and sweet, give it a try. That concludes my review for the Costco InnoFoods Keto Crackers. If you like this review, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you'd like to see more Costco food reviews, go to my blog, costcuisine.com. You can find me on social media by searching Cost Cuisine on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned as I keep eating my way through Costco for you.